Why bugging out is harder than you. Think in the world of survival and preparedness. The concept of bugging out often conjures images of daring escapes and thrilling adventures. The idea of grabbing a bug-out bag and heading into the wilderness to evade danger is a popular scenario among preppers and survival enthusiasts. However, the reality of bugging out is far more complex and challenging than many realize. We will delve into the various reasons why bugging out is harder than you think, providing a comprehensive understanding of the logistical, physical, psychological, environmental, and security challenges involved. 1. Logistical challenges. Route planning. The first step in bugging out is planning your route. While it might seem straightforward to map out a path to your bug-out location, the reality is that roads can be blocked, traffic can become gridlocked, and natural obstacles can arise unexpectedly. It's essential to have multiple routes planned and to be flexible in your approach. This requires a deep understanding of the geography of your area and the potential hazards that might arise. Navigation skills. Even with a well-planned route, navigation skills are crucial. Relying solely on GPS devices is risky, as they can fail or run out of power. Traditional map and compass skills are essential for navigating in the wilderness. Without these skills, it's easy to get lost, which can be dangerous, especially in unfamiliar or rugged terrain. The mode of transportation is another logistical challenge. Vehicles can break down or run out of fuel, and in some scenarios, roads may be impassable. Traveling on foot might be necessary, but it requires physical fitness and the ability to carry your supplies over long distances. Physical demands, endurance, and strength. Bugging out is physically demanding. Carrying a heavy backpack filled with essential supplies, such as food, water, shelter, and medical kits, requires significant strength and endurance. The weight of the pack can slow you down and cause fatigue more quickly than expected. This physical strain is compounded when navigating through difficult terrain like hills, forests, or swamps. The physical demands of bugging out increase the risk of injuries. Sprains, cuts, blisters, and fractures can occur, especially when carrying heavy loads or moving through rough terrain. An injury can drastically hinder your ability to continue, turning a difficult situation into a potentially life-threatening one. First aid skills and supplies are essential to manage these risks effectively. Stress and anxiety. Leaving the safety and familiarity of your home to venture into the unknown is inherently stressful. The psychological strain of facing an uncertain future, coupled with the physical exhaustion of bugging out, can lead to high levels of stress and anxiety. This mental burden can impair decision-making, slow reaction times, and reduce overall effectiveness. Isolation. Bugging out often means leaving behind your community and support network. The isolation and loneliness that can result from this can have severe psychological impacts. Humans are social creatures, and being alone for extended periods can lead to feelings of despair and hopelessness. Staying mentally resilient is as important as physical preparation. Environmental hazards. Weather conditions can make or break a bug-out plan. Extreme weather, such as heavy rain, snow, or scorching heat, can significantly impact your ability to travel and find shelter. Hypothermia and heat exhaustion are real dangers that need to be anticipated and mitigated. Proper clothing and knowledge of how to protect yourself from the elements are crucial. Wildlife encounters with wildlife can pose significant risks when bugging out. Predators, venomous animals, and insects can all present dangers, especially if you're unprepared for such encounters. Understanding the local wildlife and how to avoid or handle encounters is vital for survival. Resource scarcity. Food and water. Securing a reliable source of food and water is one of the biggest challenges when bugging out. Carrying sufficient supplies is often impractical, making it necessary to forage, hunt, or fish for sustenance. These activities require skill and knowledge. Additionally, water sources may be contaminated, making purification methods essential. Shelter finding or constructing adequate shelter each night is essential to protect against the elements. This can be time-consuming and physically demanding, especially if natural materials are scarce. A good bug-out plan includes knowledge of how to quickly set up various types of shelters, whether from a tarp, natural materials, or other resources. Security concerns. Human threats. In a large-scale disaster, other people can become one of the biggest threats. Desperation can drive individuals to theft or violence, making it crucial to stay vigilant and prepared to defend yourself. Encounters with other people can be unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Personal defense. Carrying and effectively using weapons or self-defense tools adds another layer of complexity. The moral and legal implications of using force for protection must also be considered. Training in self-defense and understanding the use of force laws in your area are important aspects of preparation. Sustainability. Bugging out is often seen as a short-term solution, Long-term survival in the wilderness requires a deep understanding of sustainable living practices. This includes skills such as hunting, fishing, foraging, and possibly farming. Without these skills, you may find it difficult to sustain yourself over an extended period. B. Mental resilience. Maintaining mental resilience over an extended period is crucial. The psychological toll of living in a survival scenario can lead to burnout, hopelessness, or severe mental health issues if not managed properly. Techniques such as mindfulness, maintaining a routine, and finding ways to stay motivated are essential for long-term survival. While the idea of bugging out can seem exciting and liberating, the reality is fraught with challenges that require careful planning, extensive skills, and mental fortitude. Understanding these difficulties ahead of time can help you prepare more effectively and increase your chances of survival if you ever need to leave your home in an emergency. Remember, bugging out should always be a last resort, with sheltering in place being a preferable option whenever possible. By acknowledging and preparing for these challenges, you can approach the concept of bugging out with a realistic mindset, ensuring that you are truly ready for the difficulties you may face. Stay prepared, stay vigilant, and remember that survival is about more than just physical readiness. It's about mental resilience, adaptability, and the ability to overcome whatever obstacles come your way.